Some Vishnu. Which Vishnu? Shirodaka Sai Vishnu, Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu, Karunadaka Sai Vishnu, or your own Vishnu? Which Vishnu? Some speculation Vishnu. Which Vishnu? Which Vishnu they are referring here? Yesterday's class we are discussing, na? Which Vishnu they talks about here? The translation of the verse talks about which Vishnu? And today's verse also. A simple question, which Vishnu? Which Vishnu is this? He lies down on his own heart, spread on the form of the sky, and thus placing the whole creation in that space. Expand himself into many living entities which are manifest different species of life. He does not have to endure for his maintenance, because he is a master of all mystic powers and proprietor of everything. Thus he is distinct from living entities. Which Vishnu is it is? Yesterday's verse. Oh, great sage, kindly narrate how the Supreme Personal Godhead, who is independent, desireless, Lord of the who is Lord of three worlds? Not Mahavishnu. Mahavishnu. Which Vishnu it is? Lord of three worlds and the controller of all energies, accepts incarnations and creates cosmic manifestation. Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu, the Lord of the three worlds. Virāṭ-rūpa, they are talking about. Virāṭ-rūpa is which Vishnu? So, Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu. So, Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu they are referring to here, because he is the Lord of the three worlds. Yeah, the Aksab incarnation is done by Shirodaka Sai Vishnu, but who is his expansion? And create cosmic manifestation within this universe, within this universe, and regulate principle for its maintenance. So, this is all done by expansion of Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu, because some of the feature also refers to Shirodaka Sai Vishnu, but since Shirodaka Sai Vishnu, expansion of Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu, you have to understand that way. And then this talks about Virāṭ-rūpa. Virāṭ-rūpa is actually, Virāṭ-rūpa is impersonal feature of that Lord of that particular universe. That's why we see Indra is the limbs and Varuna is the limbs, Vayu is the limbs, right? All the trees are his hairs. Purusha Shuddha, no? So this actually talks about Mahavishnu. Sorry, this Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu. So like that you should try to understand what they are talking here. Okay, so as we discussed before, the lowest form of understanding God is in Virāṭ-rūpa. Virāṭ-rūpa is real or imaginary? Virāṭ-rūpa is real or imaginary? Virāṭ-rūpa is imaginary form. It is not real. Sahasrasīrsha Purushaha Sahasrakshat Sahasrapat Sabhumim Vishvato Dashtva Yatyadishtat Dasangulam. Who is the person with 1,000 heads? You saw any Vishnu like that? 1,000 heads and 1,000 eyes, 1,000 nose, so 1,000 feet. Any Vishnu you saw like that? You see only four hands and 2 legs, or 2 hands 2 legs. We have Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, these are all there. But where you saw like that? Virāṭ-rūpa is trying to see God everywhere. Just like the CCTV camera. CCTV camera has eyes everywhere. Like from here I can see what is going on in office. I can see. So it's my eyes only. As a manager, it's my eyes. I have 2 eyes in a kitchen, I have 2 eyes in the office, I have 2 eyes in the parking lot. And all the people also working here work under the manager. So it's also my feet only. Like Modi is a prime minister. And he see everything through his representatives. He signed everything through his representatives. Basically, all the credit goes to the Prime Minister of India, even though he is not physically doing it. Because you are representative of the Prime Minister of India. Similarly, the Lord also has eyes everywhere, nose everywhere, legs everywhere, everywhere he is there. So this is the easiest way to see the God. When someone asks, is there God? Then you say, yeah, you come see here. See, he's sitting in the swing, he's dancing Radharani. See, he's swinging with Radharani. Can you see? Cannot see here. Krishna Balram, Balram is massaging Krishna's feet. You cannot see here. See Radha Krishna standing. Who will understand this? They will think, come on, this is all your faith, all your faith. I don't believe all this. But at the same time, you tell him that the sun is rising, sun is setting. He's not getting fever or headache, Every day wake up on time, Every day wake up, we say some reason, But sun is rising on time. We can even predict now, 400, January 4th, what time the sun rises, we can calculate now itself. It's all set, all set. All the planets are, on its own path without disturbing any other planets. The river is flowing in the water below the earth. There is oxygen on the sky. Who arrange all this? The moment the baby born, the milk comes from the breast of the mother. How? How is it possible? It's all nature. Yes. Okay, good. At least understand what is nature. Easy to understand nature. That's why many people in the world, they say that universal power. Universe will bring us together. Universe will separate us one day. This is a discussion going. Atheism. They don't want to accept God, they accept universal power. Universe has the power to bring us together. So accept the Shakti. But what about Shaktiman? How can there be Shakti without the proprietor? Like for example, now we have a Shakti here. The Shakti come from where? This fan energy, electric energy come from where? Come from the power plant. From which power plant? Some can be wind, it can be anything. It can be thermal power plant, it can be wind power plant, it can be hydraulic power plant. So this energy has a source. The Shaktiman is there. How can energy be just lying somewhere? No. That's why next step to understand is Shaktiman. Oh, Shaktiman is there. But I don't want to accept any form of the Lord. Can you show me how the Lord is seeing? You see, the sun is his eye. The moon is another eye. Oh. And all the trees are his hairs. Oh, really? It's very easy to see this way. Very easy to see this way. Rather than saying that, oh, in Goloka Vrindavan, Krishna is there. Difficult. But you can easily explain like that. All the rivers, or the water from his body. Everything like that you can understand. That's why the lowest realization of God is Virāṭ-rūpa. Virāṭ-rūpa. Virāṭ-rūpa is not real. But you see Krishna, Sarvam Kalau Idau Brahma. Sarvau Kalau Idam Brahma. So, whatever you see, it is Brahman. Everything is Brahman. Everything is Brahman. Is this Brahman or not? but there is no soul now. How it can be Brahman? Is Brahman or not? Yes or no? Tell clearly. How is it Brahman? Sarvam means everything, na? Not only Jiva, Kalam, Ido, Brahma, right? Jivaha, Kalau, Ido, Brahma, no? Sarvam, Idam, Kalau, Brahma. Everything is Brahman.
The Lord is present in every atom. Andantarastham, Paramanushayam. The atoms of the four notes of the Lord is there.
Very good. Andantarastha, Paramanusayantarastham, Govindam, Adipurusham, Tamaham Bhajami. He is everywhere. So, this is the first way to understand. That's why, like the discussion yesterday was about material objects, material things. Then I asked back, what is material thing? Which is material? Where is material thing? Anything here material? Or then they say, no, Prabhu, this is temple. Okay, come on, in your house, it is material. House, everything material, Prabhu. No. Everything is spiritual. Everything is spiritual. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, right? Bhumirapo ranalo vayu kammano buddhirevacha ahankaram yamme bhinnaha prakritirashtataha. So Bhumirapo ranalo vayu. Bhumi means earth. Apaha means water. Anala means fire. Bhumirapo ranalo vayu means wind. Kam means what? Earth. Ether. Kam means ether. Kammano manaha buddhi evacha ahankaram false ego itiyam me bhinnaha prakritirashtataha. How wonderful the mind is. Can create thoughts. How many thoughts it can produce? Who can? How many thoughts it produces? See, because it is Krishna. Otherwise, how it is possible? Look at the intelligence. How much of varieties of intelligence. You know. Just look at the mind. How many thoughts it can produce. How can that happen without the mercy of the Lord? Do you know how many thoughts you produce a day? Thousands of thoughts. There's a research that say that you produce about 60,000 thoughts in a day. How many thousand? Research say 60,000 thoughts you produce every day. Even while sleeping also. Some you remember, many you don't remember. Some very strong dream you remember. But mind is not sleeping, mind is always awake. Intelligence, then you think, you know. Everything is Krishna. Earth, water, fire, everything is Krishna. Sarvam Kalau Idav Brahma. So when you understand everything is Brahman, then you see Krishna everywhere. Vidya, Vinaya, Sammanne, Brahmane, Kavihastine. It is. You see everywhere. You see everywhere God. Everywhere you see God. Everywhere you see Brahman. Everywhere you see Paramatma. Bhagavan. Everywhere you see Bhagavan. This is beautifully shown in that Narsimha movie also. No? Prahlāda sees everywhere Narayan. It's actually a clear understanding of this. So the next level of realization is actually Lord within yourself in the heart. Paramatma. The last level is to see Bhagavan in his own planet, Vaikuntha, Goloka. This is actually the step-by-step realization of God consciousness. That's why Vidura, when he's asking question, he's asking about Virāṭ Purusha. Virāṭ. Right? We sing now. Sahasra Purusha, Sahasrata Shakasya. So then many people say, oh yeah, he's impersonal God. See, there is no name there. In whole Purusha Sutta, there is no name of Krishna. There is no Vishnu. Then you can all speculate what? You can say that, no, Prabhu, this is Shiva. This is Shiva. This is actually Indra. You can say anything now. That's why the last end of the Purusha Sutta, it may say, Grishmate Lakshmi Stapatnau. What is that? Grishmate Lakshmi Stapatnyau. Who is Lakshmipati? Cricket bowler. Lakshmipati Balaji. Who is Lakshmipati? Any doubts in that? Lakshmipati? No doubt, right? Only one Pati for Lakshmi. Is one Pati for Lakshmi. That Pati is who? Krishna or Vishnu, whatever. Krishna or Vishnu. But because Purusha Sutta speaks about Virāṭ Purusha, this refers to Garbhodaya Sai Vishnu, So, we have to understand the Lord in this way. That's why they cannot speculate, even though it is Sagasa, Sirisha, Purusha, Sakashaja, 1,008, 1,000 eyes, 1,000 everywhere. So he is impersonal. No, come on, wait. Don't go very fast. Greshmate, Lakshmi Ishta, Patnau, Hare Krishna. His husband of, his wife is Lakshmi. Very clearly mentioned. It's the last stage of understanding. Brahman is actually what? Bhagavan as Brahman, as Bhagavan. Shukla is Bhagavan. Bhagavan has a feature of Brahman. Brahman doesn't have a feature of Bhagavan. So Mayavadis will say, yes sir, I respect Krishna, I worship Krishna, but actually, he is actually Saguna Brahman. But Nirguna Brahman is topmost. Saguna means what? He accepts all the gunas. According to Mayavadis, they say that the Lord has no forms, no qualities. The Lord has no qualities. But when he comes to this planet, then he accepts the qualities. He accepts anger. In that way, Brahman gets contaminated when he accepts the body. That's the argument of impersonal philosophers. Brahman is actually, he cannot be contaminated. But the Brahman accepts the body, that's he contaminated. So you see, Krishna is telling lie, Krishna is breaking the principles, Ram also, he got suffering. See, because Brahman, when he accepts the body, he suffers. That's their philosophy. But that philosophy is not accepted by Krishna. Not accepted. It's not very proper understanding. Okay, anyway, about this Garbhodaya Sai Vishnu, he lies down in his own heart. Which is his own heart? Sky. That around is sky. And spread in the form of the sky. You see, the form of sky. And thus, what to say? And thus placing the whole creation in that space. So what is the space? His heart. Is placing all living entity where? In his heart. It means what? He is always caring about us. Which are manifested as different species of life. So this Mahavishnu, this is Karanodaka Sai Vishnu, Garbhodaya Sai Vishnu, and Mahavishnu is his source. So this Mahavishnu's qualities are very beautifully explained in the 10th canto, 90th chapter. How he looks like, how Vishnu looks like. 89, sorry. Yes, you can see here. Krishna is going beyond the Loka mountain. Know what is Loka mountain? Loka mountain. You know what is that? Loka mountain. Loka mountain is a external boundary of the whole universe. Boundary of the universe. It's in the Bhumandala. So this area, the end of the universe. The universe is there, no? After the 7 layer. Where?
After the 7 layer finish, then the Kailash lands.
It's on top. No. Not 7 layers. The 7 dvipas. In the Bhumandala, 7 dvipa, Jambu dvipa. So you can see here. Sabda dvipa and Loka mountain. It's Aloka Parvat. Loka. So this mountain. Then after that it's called Aloka Varsha. Aloka means what? Aloka. No Loka. There's nothing, only darkness. Only darkness, because the sun rays cannot go beyond that. Sun is going around, no? Going around on chariot. So he is giving light for all the 7 dvipas. At the 7th dvipa, at the end, there are actually 4 elephants. They are placed in all 4 directions. Huge elephants. They stand in 4 sides to balance the Bhumandala. They don't go, they stand there. So that is called Loka Parvat. Then the Lord goes beyond that in his chariot. Nobody goes actually. Nobody is allowed to go beyond that. Nobody is allowed to go beyond that. A whole, because other things are actually, earth is made of, earth, name itself goes earth. But all others are actually subtle. They are subtle, Like we have gross. This is gross. You can see, you can touch. This is subtle. This is gross actually. But this is subtle. This air, ether, all subtle. So you can't see this. So Bhumandala we can see. And below that all subterranean planets. All the seven below the earth actually, they're within this. So it's basically it is, like a circular form, globe, it's a whole mandala. That's why you can see everything is like sphere shape, no? The whole universes. So you can see like a diameter of that at the end of this 4 loka, 4 corners of this universe, where elephants are there, and nobody can go beyond that. But the Lord went. Yeah. Can see here. This is Meru Parvat. This is Jambu Dvipa. And then we have this salt ocean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is the end. So the sun is going above this. Not touching, above this going, So here, still it is there. They see, can hear, see, can end of 7. That's actually loka loka. Before that, nothing is there. No loka. The gap between all the universes now. Nobody can go there. See, you can see 4 elephants. 4 elephants in 4 corners. Elephant names, I don't know. I need to check. I forgot. It's taking so much time to load. Why is it slow? Oh, it's connected to this top. See here? See, this is actually the residential quarters of Indra, Brahma, all 4 sides of this. Last one, what is last? Last Dvipa. I forgot the name, the last Dvipa. There actually, so then you can see the last, beyond that you can see a Parvat. This is actually Loka mountain, this one. And there 4 sides elephants are sitting. So, when this story goes like that, one Brahmana, when he's in Dwaraka, he was losing all his children. Whenever the child born, die. Immediately die. They check, but no reason. No reason. They just died like that. Then the Brahmana came and accused Krishna for that. See, Krishna, you are not ruling the country properly. Because you are not ruling the kingdom properly, my children are dying. That's a Vedic culture. So the king is responsible for people's happiness or distress. It is said if you are ruling properly, then but Krishna did not care. Why Krishna has to, barking, the dog is barking at you, you don't bark back now. That's the lesson, you should not be answering back to everybody in the world. If someone is challenging you, whatever, you should not be, so much agitated to answer everybody in the world. You must answer only those who require. But he see, he understood, Krishna understands that, you want to say something, let him say. You don't care. But at the same time, he was not actually feeling anger or sad that this Brahmana is accusing him. He really don't care. Why Krishna has to care about this? But Arjuna cared. Arjuna came and then he said, hey, how are you scolding my friend like this? My friend is not like that. How you can say like that? That is Vaishnava. Vaishnava cannot see other Vaishnava getting insulted. But normally, in the neophyte platform, we always want to exhibit anger for who? I said, Prabhu, why you scold me like that? Prabhu, you spoke bad about me like this. Why, Prabhu? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? You always what? But in the advanced platform, when others insulting you, you just don't take it serious. But when others are insulted, you voice out for, Prabhu, why did you say about him like this? Because the Vaishnava, he come to the conclusion that he is the lowest of everybody. When come and say you are a fool, the Vaishnava will say, yeah, I know that. I know that, I am a fool. Thanks for saying this. That is Vaishnava. So, Arjuna was very upset. Arjuna said, how you can say my friend like that? Then he said, what happened to all your sons? He said that all my sons are dying because of his king. He said, okay, now man, when next son born, I'll personally guard with the Kandiva. I'll stand. I'll protect your son. If I cannot, I'll commit suicide. Arjuna said, but please don't talk bad about my friend. Please don't talk bad about Krishna. I'll commit suicide. He said, okay, all right. The next son was taking birth. And then, he was standing with the Gandiva in the hand. He's waiting for the enemies, waiting for who is coming now. But as the child born and died. Child born and died. And then actually they're thinking, what's going on here? How is it possible? How is it possible that the child can die? See, Brahmana's wife gave birth, but after newborn infant been crying for a short time, he suddenly vanished in the sky in his self same body. Just vanished with the body also. Whole body, whole child disappeared. After child born, the child is missing. And the Brahmana got so much angry that, oh Brahmana, that derided Arjuna in front of Lord Krishna. Just see how foolish I was put into my faith on this, bragging of this energy. He's calling Arjuna. He's calling Arjuna like that. When neither Pradyumna, Aniruddha, Balarama or Keshava can save a person, who else can possibly? See, what kind of fool I am? Krishna cannot save, but either Arjuna can save. What kind of fool I am? To hell with that liar Arjuna. To hell with that braggart's bow. He is so foolish that he has deluded himself into thinking he can bring back the person whom destiny has taken away. Just keep on insulting Arjuna like that. But the Lord could not take it. Lord could not say, no, man, I will show you the Brahmana's son. Please don't despise yourself like this. The same men who now criticize us will soon establish us spotless. But this he could have done before itself now. That will come to that point later. Then he said, Krishna said, okay, I'll take her. I'll show you where your son is. And then Arjuna and Krishna went in Krishna's chariot. Not Arjuna's chariot, Krishna's chariot. The Lord's chariot passed over the 7 islands. Listen, oi, don't sleep. The Lord's chariot passed over the 7 islands of the middle universe. Middle universe means who? Which is middle universe? Bhumandala. In the Bhumandala, there are 7 islands are there. Then the Lord's chariot, starting from Jambudvipa, one by one, they are crossing the oceans in the chariot. Just imagine this. Just imagine, he was crossing the ocean in the chariot. One Dvipa, Plaksha Dvipa, Saumalika Dvipa, one by one, he was crossing all the 7. And all the principal mountain, Himalaya, everything was crossing like that. Then it crossed the Loka boundary and entered the vast region of total darkness. And after that, it crossed that Loka mountain Parvat also and entered that only darkness. Nothing is there. In the darkness, the chariots, horses, Saibya, Sugriva, Meghapushpa and Balahaka lost their way. Seeing them in this condition, O best of Bharatas, Lord Krishna, Supreme Master of all Masters of Yoga, sent his Sudarshan Chakra before the chariot. That is shown like thousands of sun. Just imagine the scenery. Of course, the light from Krishna's body is sufficient. Na? Why you need a chakra to show the light? This is how Krishna dilute the living entities. He thought that he needs some light. No, why he need light? And nor Krishna's horses are not foolish. Just like Krishna is perfect, his horses are perfect. But still Krishna is diluting the living entity. It's 10th canto, 10. The Lord Sudarshan Chakra penetrated darkness with his blazing influence, racing forward to the speed of the mind. It cuts through the fearsome, dense, oblivion expanded from the primeval matter as an arrow shot from Lord Rama's bow cut through his enemy's army. Actually, they went to Yamaloka also. The child was not there. Then finally, they went. Now they are explaining about the feature of Mahavishnu. In that place, in that palace, the palace also there. From the region they entered a body of water, resplendent with the huge waves being churned by a mighty wind. Within the ocean, Arjuna saw an amazing palace. Not like what we see now, Krishna lay down like that, no. It's a palace for Krishna, Mahavishnu. What we saw in the drawing, the palace is not mentioned. is Mahavishnu. Yeah, that one. Okay. Can see, he is having a palace. Within that ocean, Arjuna saw an amazing palace, more radiant than anything that he has never seen in his life. It has beauty, its beauty was enhanced by thousands of ornamental pillars bedecked with brilliant gems. The palace. And that palace was a huge, awe-inspiring serpent, Anantasesha. He shone brilliantly with the radiance emanating from the gems of his thousands of hoods and reflecting from twice as many fearsome eyes. Resembled white Mount Kailash. His necks and tongues were dark blue. Arjuna then saw the omnipresent, omnipotent, the supreme personality of Godhead, Mahavishnu. Karanodaka Vishnu Vijay. Sitting at ease on the serpent bed. His bluish complexion was the color of a dense rain cloud. He wore a beautiful yellow garment. His face looked charming. His broad eyes were most attractive. And he had 8 long, handsome arms. His profuse locks of hair were bathed on all sides in the brilliance of reflected from the clusters of the precious jewels decorating his crown and earrings. He wore a Kastuba gem in the mark of the Srivatsa and a garland of forest flowers. Serving that topmost of all lords were his personal attendants headed by Sunanda and Nanda. His chakra and other weapons in his personal forms. His concerts, potencies, Pushti, Sri, Kirti, and Aja are all his various mystic powers. Then you see, then Lord Krishna offered homages himself and bounded form of Arjuna. Krishna paid obeisances to Mahavishnu. And astonished at the sight of Lord Mahavishnu, bowing down as well, he was bowing down to Mahavishnu. And then, as the two of them stood before him with joined palms, and the Almighty Lord Mahavishnu, supreme master of all rulers of the universe, smiled and spoke to them in a voice full of solemn authority. Mahavishnu said, I brought the Brahmana's sons here because I wanted to see both of you, my expansions, who have descended to the earth to save the principle of religion. As soon as you finish killing the demons who burden the earth, quickly come back here to me. So this is again creating a delusion in the heart of the reader. See, there are two kind of contradicting things here. One thing is actually Mahavishnu wanted to see Krishna. But he did not want to see other things. He did not want to see Macha, Kurma, Varaha, Vamana, Narasimha, Rama. No. He did not want, but only Krishna he wanted to see. But he went to the extreme of, like vanishing all, like a children of the Brahmana one by one. But even though you see that, come back to me after you finish your duty, but that is a delusion created by Krishna. But point here, we have to understand that Mahavishnu want to see Krishna, but Krishna, when Arjuna got blasphemed, took Arjuna to this place and brought back the son. But why Krishna did not do it before? Why Krishna did not want to do it before? Mahavishnu wanted to see Krishna, but Krishna did not even care about it. It means Krishna don't care about this. Like say, I want to see you. Another person say, no, I have no time now. Who is superior here? Who is superior here? One person say, I want to see you, sir. Other person says, sorry, I am busy now, I cannot come. Who is superior here? Even though this line is creating some doubts, but the first line, Krishna don't even want to go there. Krishna don't even want to go there. All the expansions and all the avatars are coming through whom? All the avatars are going through whom? All the avatars of this particular universe going through whom? Universe. In that universe, Mahavishnu coming inside. Kshirodaya Sai Vishnu. That's the etiquette. That's why even when Krishna came, he showed the 400 form and then he came. He's Vasudeva. He's Vasudeva. Why is showing 400 form? Why not 200 form? The one who born for Devaki is Vasudeva. But when he was going through the Yamuna, now, and Vasudeva Krishna went inside Yamuna, and the Gopal Krishna, or Gokula Krishna, or Goloka Krishna, or Vrindavan Chandra, he came outside. So the one who crossed the Yamuna is actually Vrindavan Chandra. Vasudeva. Vasudeva is inside the Yamuna. I mean, Vasudeva is always in Dwaraka. He's always in Mathura. He cannot come inside. Because the same person, no doubt about it. The melos, the mood is different. Then after that, he was doing all his pastimes, Leela, Ras Leela, and then all thing is finished. Then what happened? Then Akrura came to take Krishna. Then again what? Krishna and Balram said, "We'll take bath and come." Akrur Ghat. They went to take bath. Then they went inside the ocean, in the Yamuna, and then Akrura saw whom? Vasudeva, Sakarsan. He saw Krishna and Balaram. He saw that one person is like Adishesha, other person is above him, lying down. Then he took him. So that's why he was showing 400 form, because he was Vasudeva Krishna. But in Vrindavan, Krishna was showing his 400 form once. The gopis quickly borrowed Narayana, and then he said, "My dear Narayan, do you see Krishna going this side or not?" They don't care. Even if Narayana comes, "Oh, Sagasta, Sirisha, Purusha." No. I'm busy now. I'm busy searching for Krishna. Do you know where is Krishna or not? If you don't know, I can ask Shiva. No problem. Shiva is also waiting. I can ask. But we don't care about who you are. We don't care about this. We just want to simply love Krishna. That is Vrindavan. But Krishna don't even want to go and see Mahavishnu. He say, "Why I should waste my time there? Why I should waste my time going to Mahavishnu?" But Mahavishnu want to see Krishna because Krishna is going to come only once in a day of Brahma. And he cannot leave his job and come down now. He can't. Mahavishnu cannot come down. So he said, "Okay, you come, you see me. You come and give your darshan to me." But of course, he cannot tell this directly. But you see why you want to see. The instruction is here. Thus instructed the Supreme Lord of the all topmost planet, Krishna and Arjuna assented by chanting Om. And then they bow down to the Almighty Lord Mahavishnu, taking the Brahmana son with them, returned to the great delight of Dwaraka by the same path along with what they had come. There they presented the Brahmana with his sons, who were the same infant bodies in that has been lost. Clear? This is actually Mahavishnu. This is Mahavishnu's position. So likewise, this Bhagavatam very clearly explains the position of Krishna. And of course, second thing it mentioned this verse is that he does not have to endure for his maintenance. Eko Bahunan. Eko va is it? Eko va Bahunan. Eko Bahunan Vidatati Kaman. One person is satisfying all the desires of everybody in the world. You can see here. Eko bahunanvo vidadati kaman. One person, the Supreme Lord, is supplying necessities of life for all other living entities. To challenge the authority of Narayana, Supreme Personal Godhead, is a business of Asuras. But Asuras, they think that, no Prabhu, he maintained everybody, but myself, I should maintain myself. I should take care of my father, mother, relatives, sell some masala puri to protect my parents. Is it not? Understand? Why we should think like that? So Krishna is not maintained by anybody else, nor he needs something. That's why you say that in Bhagavad Gita that actually I don't need anything. Where he says this, I am not in want of anything. Where is it mentioned? Third chapter, right? See here. O son of Pritha, there is no work prescribed for me within the three planetary system. Nor do I want of anything. Nor do I need to obtain something. Yet I am engaged in prescribed duties. Krishna doesn't need to do anything. Krishna is not want of anything. Nor he should achieve something. Nothing. Samoham, no, sir. Natat samachadyapi kashitrishyate. Natasya karyam karanam cha vidyate. Natasya samantasya chadyapi kashitrishyate. It's there in Bhagavad Gita also. तस्य कार्यं करणं च विद्यते न तत्समचाद्यापि कशिदृश्यते पराशक्ति विधेय श्रूयते स्वभावके ज्ञानं फलक्रिया च. Read this. Shvetashvara Upanishad 68.
Supreme Lord has nothing to do, and no one is formed to be equal to our greater than him. But everything is done naturally and systematically by his multivarious energies.
His own energy. Shvetashvara Upanishad 68. Everything is his energy. So he has nothing to do. Nobody is equal to him. Nobody is greater than him. So that's what we see in today's verse. Any questions or comments?
Thousand hands, thousand heads is like conventionally from the Lord. But certainly, like we in the book of Sanatana Goswami, like Dear Bhagavatam, there it explains that in Brahmaloka, there is not precisely reduced there, and that Narayana is 1,000 hands. Like for example, if you check that the churning, right, churning pastime. So painting itself, like the name of Narayana, which has 1,000 hands. And on top of the mountain he sits because to balance that weight of it. Then he can churn the whole thing. I mentioned like that. Incident of.
What about 1,000 eyes?
No, it's only
1,000 heads?
no, that I only have 1,000 hands.
But that is not referring to this Purusha Sutta. Purusha Sutta is different with Virāṭ-rūpa. We has 1,000 hands, but that is different expansion of Krishna. The Purusha Sutta talks about Virāṭ-rūpa. That's why 1,000 hands, 1,000 legs, Sahaja Sirisha Purusha.
So practically after that Aloka mountain, when the Aloka mountain starts, you know, that particular area, so there is complete darkness. So when it comes to like, if you go more down where the Shrivaksha Vishnu is there, from the navel, that part also must be very dark, right? Because that is complete down of the universe.
Because the sun rays cannot penetrate below the Bhumandala.
Is it that same like the Ramacharia's defines from there, like jewels, that is light?
The Lord body itself has.
Yeah, not what is
The Lord of the Mundian world, Mahavishnu, possesses thousands and thousands of heads, eyes, hands, the source of thousands of avatars in thousands of objective portions. He is the creator of thousand individuals. So this is Mahavishnu. Clear? That's what. That is the Virāṭ-rūpa. Now it shows. It shows. I mean, like, it shows the ability to see Krishna everywhere. Basically, it is seeing Krishna everywhere. It is basically seeing Krishna everywhere. If you see Krishna everywhere, right, then how many eyes will be there for here? Krishna is inside the phone, is inside this phone, and the Krishna give you power to see Krishna everywhere now. Now you see Krishna here, how many Krishna will see here? How many eyes will see? How many legs will see? How many hands will see? Actually, seeing that Virāṭ-rūpa is actually a painful process. When Arjuna saw this, he could not take it. He said, "My dear Lord, I am not able to take this form. Please show me your 400 form." You see, you know that? Bhagavad Gita, 11th chapter. He says that I can't see this. It's not possible for me to see this. Please, I don't want to see this anymore. See here. After seeing, read this. Loud.
after seeing this illusion of that I have never seen before, and gladdened, but at the same time my mind is disturbed with fear. Therefore, please bestow your grace upon me and reveal again your form as the personal God, O Lord of Lords, O Lord.
So this form is because Arjuna want to see Krishna showed. See, Arjuna did not ask, "My dear Lord, you show me your form." No, that is not the question by Arjuna. Arjuna asked the question, see, you see here, O Lord of the universe, O universal form, I see in you. Okay, not this. O greatest of all personalities, O supreme form, though I see you before me in your actual form, as you have described yourself, I wish to see how you entered this cosmic manifestation. I want to see that form of yours. If you think I am qualified, able to behold your cosmic form, O my Lord, O Master of all mystic power, then kindly show me the ultimate universal self. So, clear? Any doubts?
But why is the form ghastly? I mean, if you're saying Krishna everywhere means that's good, right? So, but why is that form ghastly?
Because you see, like, Arjuna is taking the position of a conditioned soul here. Just you can see that some of them are going in, and then Krishna is biting them and all. I mean, it's not even though you see Lord Shiva, and then you see the Lord Shiva in the form of Kala Bhairav. This is not we like to see Krishna in his 400 form or 200 form. It's much more pleasing now. And then you see Agni one side, and then first of all, this is not the original form of the Lord. So that's what actually it is. It is not a peaceful process to see Krishna is seeing all his activities. You can see that, you can see the teeth and all. O Almighty Lord, in all planets within the demigods are disturbed by seeing your great form. Even demigod getting disturbed by seeing this great form. With its many faces, eyes, arms, thighs, legs and bellies and your many terrible teeth. And as they are disturbed, so am I. I am also disturbed. Huh? Not this. He saw everywhere Krishna. But not like what Arjuna saw was actually how he is destroying the Kauravas. Everything he saw. But what Prahlāda Maharaj saw is like regular all devotees. All devotees see Krishna everywhere. They see Krishna everywhere. Yeah. Paramatma feature he saw everywhere. Everything is Krishna he saw. All the sons of Dhritarashtra along with their elite kings and Bhishma, Drona, Karna and other chief soldiers also are rushing inside your fearful mouth. They all going inside his mouth. And I see some trapped in the head, smashed between the teeth. Yes, then the Lord uses his tongue to bring them up and swallow them inside. They get stuck inside, what to do? Toothpick. Sorry, the helmet got trapped inside the teeth. As the many waves of the river flow in the ocean, so do all these great warriors enter the blazing into your mouths. I see all people rushing full speed inside your mouth as mouth dash the destruction of the blazing fire. O Vishnu, I see you devouring all people from the sides with your flaming mouths, covering all the universe with your effulgence. You are manifest with terrible scorching rays. What Prahlāda Maharaj saw, and this is totally different. Because Arjuna want to see Krishna show this. Virāṭ-rūpa, universal form. Clear? Anything else? Creates? No, nobody creates souls. Souls always existed. They are part and parcel of Krishna. Nobody creates souls. The souls are resting in Mahavishnu. Once this universe is wind up, then you rest in Mahavishnu until next creation happens. When next creation happens, then you go back to that universe and try to continue. Just like night time you go to sleep, no? Daytime you do so much activities, right? Night time you go to room and sleep, no? Like that, daytime you work very much, Brahma's daytime. When Brahma night time comes, then you go and sleep at Mahavishnu. Again you wake up, but that is not mukti. That's not mukti. Just like, there is a place, like if you see some movies that takes you to the time travel machines and all, there will be like a cubic, and then there you can go and then you can rest. And then you can see Hollywood movies, they press some buttons, then they'll press and open after then you will still be youthful. Otherwise you travel, by the time you'll become very old by the time. Likewise, you just go and refresh at Mahavishnu. Relax. Then the Brahma daytime starts, then you come back again. Clear? Indra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Nidai Gaur Premanandari Bol.